Yo, y'all. Welcome to Lakers for Like 50 YouTube channel. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late. I was supposed to be doing this like an hour or two ago, but I got sidetracked on doing some other stuff. So that's why I'm doing it now. But this live stream will be relationships part three. Um, because I get the first two episodes already, so this one's gonna be about relationship part three. So, um, as far as relationship goes, my bad, sorry y'all. As far as relationship goes, just be on one accord with everybody, man. Whether it's friendship first, getting to know someone first, whatever. But just don't jump off the gate like, oh, I'm gonna get into a relationship now. Nah, let it like progress first. That's the most important thing is letting it progress first. See where everything goes. See if you like that person first of all. Cause if you don't, then you're screwed. And the second thing I want y'all to do is, you know, just fill each other out, see what everybody likes, get you know, make sure y'all like the same things in life. Because if y'all don't, then y'all really gonna bump heads when it comes to that. And just be on the same page, man. For real. Like being on one accord is key to everything. Don't don't take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that take stuff for granted, and you don't want to do that in life. Because if you do that, then your relationship ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've been in relationships that are like, oh, everything's gonna work out from the jump, but it doesn't. You gotta progress before you do anything. So, and then don't let outside people, try to ruin your relationships because it can be possible. Like they can be like, "Oh, I seen your boyfriend at the club with some other chick," or vice versa. It could be, "I seen your girl with some other dude and it wasn't you." Like, nah, don't believe the hype. First of all, because that's where everything goes sideways when you believe a hype of, you know, from different people when it comes to your relationship. So don't believe a fucking hype when it comes to that shit. You know, you gotta be, you gotta just try to block out all the naysayers. Because people just gonna be people at the end of the day because they want you to fail in your relationship. They want you to fail in your friendship wise. They want you to fail in your marriage. They want you to fail you know, and not be with each other. So you gotta figure out ways to block that out when you jump into a relationship. And most importantly, be not only be yourself, that's the most important thing, being yourself, but make sure y'all do things 50-50 and don't do it just because people are telling you to do it. Do it because you know that's what it takes to make a relationship work. Do it because that's what it's gonna take for a marriage to work. Do it because you don't want to get a divorce if you have kids because you don't want to put the kids through it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on one accord with each other, and you just gotta keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to like buying stuff for one another, just make sure that you have receipts on both ends, whether it's from the dude perspective of it or the female perspective of it. Make sure y'all got receipts. So that way, when it comes to if you do get a divorce, You can go to court, you can show this to the judge, like, hey, I got receipts because I bought her this, I got receipts because I bought him this. So the judge gonna be trying to like figure out who bought what. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I bought this and I bought that," but they don't have a receipt to back it up. So like you gotta make sure you got the receipts to back that up. You know what I mean? And also you gotta make sure that if you got kids or whatever, make sure that the kids are nowhere around. Not like that, but I'm saying like don't put them through that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Try to do it like low key so they don't know what's going on, especially if they at the age of like 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to be like, you don't want their friends to come over here talking about why your mama look like she about to get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen. Because I had some friends that were like that. That's why I'm speaking on that. You know what I'm saying? My friends used to tell me, man, my mom and dad getting a divorce and I don't know what to do. And good, man, I used to tell them, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But you got to learn how to get through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fun because you don't want to, leave your mom because, you got to split custody and all that stuff. You don't want to go through that. You don't want to go through split custody because you want to be with your mom, you want to be with your dad at the same time. You don't want to be just at one parent house 1 week and then be at another parent house 1 week and then be at another parent house on this weekend, this holiday, that holiday. You don't, that is annoying. It's not fun doing it that way, especially if you got like brothers and sisters. Like, man, just imagine how your brothers and sisters feel if you got them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You just you just gotta make sure parents, and I'm speaking to the parents, if you got kids, try your hardest not to show your kids what's going on. Even though they will pick up on it, but try to make sure that your kids don't know what's going on. Because eventually they gonna figure it out and all hell gonna break loose. Trust me, I know. I know. I've been through it years ago. Not now, but years ago I was through this. So that's why I'm speaking on this. Even when it comes to relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get a divorce from your significant other or whatever the case may be, your husband, your wife, whatever, and you decide, oh, I'm gonna jump into another relationship, don't do it right off the bat. Cause your kids will be like, what are you doing? Like what's really going on? So it's gonna be like all hell breaking loose. You know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. Trust me, I'm telling you this from experience. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Um, But yeah, like I was saying, you just gotta make sure that your kids aren't involved. And even when you got a new relationship, new man, new woman, whatever it is, just give it time to develop. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring them to the house like, oh, this my new man, this my new woman. Your kids gonna look at you like, what the hell? Not only what the hell, but they gonna look at you like, man, what are you doing? Like, you fucking be with my daddy, you fucking be with my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Because I had to tell some partners of mine before, and they was like, man, I'm about to get into another relationship. I'm like, bro, if you do that, especially if you still going with your other, your mother, I mean, not your mother, but your child's mother or whatever, like, think about how that would feel. Not only to your child, but think about how that would feel straight to the mother's child. I mean, the mama. You know what I'm saying? So how you think that would feel? Just as vice versa. You know, if the mama got into a relationship and the the dad found out about it, like you don't think that kid gonna say something? All kids don't be quiet. Even if you tell them to be quiet, like kids gonna be quiet. Kids gonna say whatever to come to their head. Like only way I can see them being quiet is if you gave them some money and be like, "Hey, don't tell your dad I got into another relationship," or "Don't tell your mama I got into another relationship." Like that's the only way I can see them kind of being quiet. You know, so that's why I'm telling y'all. Make sure, make sure y'all pick and choose when y'all gonna get into another relationship with people, because if you have a kid by somebody that you don't like, you won't have to deal with them for 18 years and probably even longer. And you don't want to deal with that. Because not only do you got to deal with the mama or the daddy, but you got to deal with the daddy side of the family, you got to deal with the mama side of the family. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that either. So that's why I say pick and choose who you are with and make sure that y'all are on one accord with each other. And make sure y'all become friends first so y'all can feel each other out. Because if it's just a one night stand situation, and you turned out to have a kid like 9 months later, and she come back talking about, uh, I'm pregnant or some bullcrap, man, you gonna have some issues. You will have some fucking issues, bro. I'm telling you, you will have some major fucking issues and major fucking headaches. And I'm not just putting this all on the females, you know, I'm putting this all on us too. Because there's some niggas out here that be like, man, that ain't my child. And then you end up, remember back in the day when Maury Public used to come on? And I wish it still came on to this day, but it don't. They just show reruns of it now. But remember back in the day when Maury Public used to come on? And you can see them get up there, come on, oh, that's my baby daddy, whatever, right? Come to find out, half of the baby daddies that they used to pull up there wasn't even a baby daddy. So it was like, what the hell you wait for my time for? You made me come all the way to New York, take a DNA test on TV, and kind of embarrass me. Like, what the hell are y'all thinking? That's why I say, make sure, and I'll repeat this one more time, make sure that y'all pick and choose who y'all trying to have relationships with, who y'all trying to be with, who y'all trying to do whatever with. Make sure y'all really think about it before you do it. Think about it before you do it. Because there's a lot of stuff that I had to think about before I done it. And do I really regret having stuff that I done with other people? Yes, I do. And I'm talking about relationship wise. Like, do I regret it? Yes, very much so. I very much so regret it because the reason why half of the people that I was with, they was money hungry, just money hungry. It wasn't like, oh, a give and take situation. Like, okay, I got you this week. Um, I got you this week. You got me next week. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like a 50-50 thing. It was more of, all right, Lou got me. Lou gonna buy me shoes. Lou gonna buy me clothes. Lou gonna do this. Lou gonna do that. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So that's why I'm speaking from my experience and I'm speaking from other people that I've been around that have been going through situations like that, like I have. You know what I'm saying? Or they turned around, half of the people I was with, they weren't really with me like that. They said that they was, but was they really with me? Nah. How I knew because I found out from different people that were around us. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I found out through the whole situation. And that's why I'm telling y'all, don't put yourself through the ringer, man. Really watch and see. See it with your own eyes. Don't listen to it. Because, people just going to be people at the end of the day. So don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm with this person for life. Nah, man. Nah. And that goes for the fellas. That goes for us. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm going to be with this person for life. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Especially if she like real secretive. Like that's one thing that I had to figure out. Cause um it's been years, but I still remember it to this day. I don't know why I still remember this shit, but I still do. Um it was like this one time I had brought this person. Yeah, I'll just call her a person. I had brought this person over to my house or whatever, and I wanted her to meet my mom and all that stuff, blah blah blah, whatever. So we all sitting down, talking, chopping it up or whatever, and like she just couldn't put the phone down. I'm like, damn, my mom trying to talk to you, my grandma trying to talk to you, but you just can't put the phone down. That answer, nah, mm-mm. And then, uh, you know how like you be like, damn, I feel something wrong, like you just know in the back of your head like something wrong, but you just don't want to jump the gun like that, but you know in the back of your mind something wrong. Because who has their phone the whole time that you with your so-called boyfriend or girlfriend? Who has their phone with them? I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying who has their phone with them while they're around their family members? You know what I'm saying? I can see it because like your mom just checking on you to make sure that you made it to your destination. Once you told them yeah, then okay, that's the time to spend with your significant other, right? So why in the hell you not doing that? So that's why I say, man, just watch your P's and Q's about everything. I don't care if it's phone wise, I don't care if it's facial expression wise, just watch everything. Watch everything, bro. I had to learn that. Now I don't really have to worry about it too much. But I'm just saying, I had to learn that from years ago, bro. Years ago. Years ago. Do I miss that shit? Hell to a motherfucking God, I don't miss that fucking shit. Cause that shit used to drive me crazy. I felt like I used to like beat my head against the pole trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And then I used to have to hear people say, "Man, you know she wasn't the right one for you, right?" But who wants to hear that? You want to figure that shit on your own. You don't want to hear from other people. Then you don't want them coming back at you talking about, "I told you." And that's the key word that really get me irritated with people. When they be like, "I tried to warn you she wasn't right for you or he wasn't right for you. I tried to warn you." Like, who wants to hear that shit? Cause man, I don't know if y'all want to hear that shit, but I never in my life wanted to hear that shit from either my parents, anybody in my family. I wanted to learn that shit from my own self. Friends, I didn't want to learn that. I didn't want to hear that shit from anybody. I just wanted to learn that for myself. But once I learned it, I said, "Hey, look here." I said, "I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing, keep doing the things that I need to do for myself and make myself better," which I did. And I'm proud to say that I am better from all the experiences that I've been through in years. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I don't have to deal with that crap no more. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that shit no more. I'm glad I don't have to keep banging my head against the pole trying to figure out where she at, who she been talking to, what she been doing behind my back since I haven't been around. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that shit. That shit is annoying. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that bullshit. That's why I'm telling y'all, man, just watch your P's and Q's about everything. Watch how everything goes down and watch for the signs, man. Just watch for the signs. I know I said this was gonna be a public show, y'all, today, especially on this one. But something like I said before, something had came up, so I can't make it like a public show like I wanted to. But I am going live again at 4 o'clock before the Laker game starts. I will be going live, and that will be a public show. So you guys can tune in to that one, and I want you guys to tune in to another one that I'm going to do after the game, which is I'm going to do a pre-show after the game. So tune in for that one after the game tonight. This one I'm kind of doing solo. My original plan wasn't to do it solo today, but like I said, something came up and I had to do it solo right now, which okay with me. So, but um, back to normal talker, but I just want to let you know that was the reason why it wasn't a poet show, even though it did say poet show in the description. But I just want to let y'all know that was the reason why I didn't do it. Why you don't see the link in the comments, but it will be a link in the comments on the second show that I do for the Lakers game tonight. Um, yeah, but back to what I was saying though. Definitely just stay on one court, watch your P's and Q's. Um, definitely take turns on different things, whether it's taking care of kids, whether it's taking care of the household. Just split that shit down the middle. Split that shit down the middle. Because if you don't split that shit down in the middle and it's all on you, and I'm talking about for the fellas, if it's all on the fellas or if it's all on the females, that's not fair. So that's what I'm saying. Split that shit straight down the middle, y'all. Straight down the middle, like you about to cut into a apple. You know what I'm saying? Just split that shit right down the middle. Because that's the only way that both of y'all, female and males, will kind of have peace. And y'all don't have to bump heads. So y'all split everything down the middle, y'all should be fine. But please, 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 don't I'm not saying don't buy anything. I'm not saying that, but don't buy unnecessary stuff that you don't need. Don't become like a pack rat. Because it's some people like us guys, we do buy stuff that we may say that we need, but really and truly we don't. And it goes for the same for the females. Because females are the same way. They'll buy stuff that they really don't need, but they want. You know what I'm saying? And they'll keep buying it and keep buying it and keep buying it and keep buying it. And then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, I gotta pay rent. Or I gotta buy groceries. Or I gotta pay a car note. Or I gotta do this and that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Be careful on how you split the money. How you spend your money too. You know, if you wanna if you want a if y'all wanna go on vacation, you know, this is what I say do. If y'all wanna save money to go on a vacation, you should get like a like a jug, like a water jug, like the old school water jugs from way back in the day when it used to be a bigger water jug. Fill that up with a whole bunch of money. Save it. Don't spend it. Save it until you get enough to be like, okay, let's take a cruise. Or let's go to Hawaii or something that you really want to do. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy clothes. I'm gonna buy shoes. I'm gonna I'm gonna buy a new car. Like, don't do that. But save all the money that you can, especially now with this whole with this whole situation that's going on, and y'all know what I'm talking about. When I say situation, I mean with this whole economy situation, like right now, like try to save everything that you possibly can right now. I know it's difficult, but try to save everything that you can right now because the way uh Mr. Orange Man is kind of doing things right now, it's not looking good, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it brings me back to my point. Try to save every nickel and dime that you can, whether you got kids or you single. Just try to save everything that you can for yourself, for your kids. If you got kids, if you're married and you got a family, try to save every nickel and dime that you can for your family. Don't be trying to loan people money, man, because this ain't no joke out here right now. And y'all know it. If y'all don't know it, y'all better go do some fucking research on that shit. Y'all better go look at the news and shit, cause that shit will tell you too. That's what I'm saying. Try to save everything that you can. I mean, I know it's difficult sometimes, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I know you be seeing other people buying clothes, shoes, cars, and you be like, damn, I wish that was me. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta try to save every nickel and dime that you can right now. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna definitely go live again at 4 o'clock. Before the Laker game at I think it's at 6 or 5, one or two. I think it's at 5. We can go check. Oh, it's at 5:30. So yeah, I'm gonna go live at 4 o'clock. For the before the game because the game started at 5:30. So I'm definitely gonna go live for that one. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna do it will be a pull-up show at 4, and it will be a pull-up show after the game tonight, whether we win or lose. It will be a pull-up show, so if y'all want to pull up over here, y'all can. And then also, I have another show coming up after that. Let me double check when that is. Because I have a lot of shows coming up. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I also do have another show on the 4th of March, and that will be me talking about the Dodgers because baseball season is around the corner. So I will be talking about the Dodgers on the 4th of March. So be looking out for that one. Like I said, later today, I will be at 4 o'clock. I'll say it one more time. At 4 o'clock, it will be a pull-up show before the Lakers and Warriors game today. And then after the Lakers and Warriors game, it will be another pull-up show after the game. So be looking out for that one. Be looking out for both. On that note, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate the 2 people that pulled up here to hear what I had to say. Um I wish I could have put the link in the comments so y'all could have gave y'all cake on this. But who knows? Even though it's gonna be the Lakers and Warriors pull-up show, I might throw a little bit of relationships up in here. So if y'all heard what y'all liked or whatever, feel free to pull up at 4 o'clock, get y'all cake on it, and tell me what y'all thought and tell me, you know, what you experienced in a relationship or starting a relationship or marriage or whatever you want to call it. Just tell me what your opinion is on it. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? So just pull up, give me your cake on it, and we can go from there. All right, y'all. See y'all at 4. Peace.